Hey everybody, Kurt with Roadside Guy. We're going to shoot a quick video, show you how to change a tire on your, I think this is a 2013 Nissan Pathfinder. So, first thing we're going to do is set our emergency brake because we're on a hill. Third pedal all the way to the left, push it down, let it stay down, push it down until it stays down, I guess. We've got our jack in position over here. You can tell it's in the right spot because the metal tab there has two little humps in it, and that's exactly where you would put your jack. See if I can lower it down so you can see it a little bit. See the two little tabs there in the metal? That's where you want to line your jack up with. Okay, so we got that. Our size for our lug nuts is 21 millimeter. So you see it fits on all of those. I always check them all the way around, that way I know if they're stripped or not, or rounded off, or what's wrong with them. Okay, so in the back here, we'll open up the hatch, and in the back luggage compartment, you'll see here a little plastic lid. Remove that, and behind here, if you took these two dividers out, and then you took this plastic cover out that's here, you would find your lowering tools and jack and things like that. I'm not going to use those because I have my own jack and my own impact and socket. But if you didn't have all this stuff, you obviously would have to remove these two dividers and that plastic there, and you would take your lowering tool that you would find in there, and you would put it on this like so, and you would crank it counterclockwise. Impact, and that's going to lower the spare tire down. Take it back up one more time, and then we'll lower it so you guys can see it. And then once you have it lowered down, you'll see it has a little like butterfly looking thing here in the center. Just take that, kind of tilt the wheel up and push that through, and then come through on the bottom side and feed it through the center of the wheel like so. And once that's free, then you can get your wheel out. Then you'll take your winch cable and you'll go back up. Remember, if you're using an impact, you want to go really slow with this thing like that. You don't want to go fast because this cable has no weight on it, and that's just going to bring that cable back up like that there. We don't want to bring that cable all the way back up. We kind of want to let it hang because there's no weight on it, and we don't want it to bind up with the slack that's in the line. Okay, so now we've got our spare out. We can go ahead and move on to changing the actual tire. We'll put this back, and I think I'm just going to show you guys real quick. This guy's got where all the tools are at, that way if you need to find them you can. So this center divider would come up, this center divider would come up, and then you would grab this, and there's your jack and your lowering tools, and here's where you would find all of your rods and the things like that to lower the spare and to change the spare. So you have your tire iron, you have the crank that would fit onto this piece here, which would be your lowering tool for the spare tire there. So get this out of the way. So this would fit into here like so, and then your square here would go into the square there, and that would make a T-handle shaped object, which would lower the spare tire down with this in this area over here that we showed earlier. So we're not using that because we have our own tools, but I did want to just kind of get that out and show you guys real quick. I'll put all that back when I'm done. Okay, so we've got the emergency brake set. We're going to go ahead and jack our vehicle up now. And I'll get my trusty camera guy, the 5-gallon jug. And see if we can get a decent angle without the camera shutting off. Alright. So we'll get the weight off of the wheel, but not get the wheel off the ground. Then we'll break the lug nuts loose. Bag's dead. Too many tire changes today, that's for sure. Alright, so after we break our lug nuts loose, we'll get them off. We'll go ahead and jack the vehicle off the ground. We do that so the wheel doesn't spin. And we'll get our spare tire, roll it into place, set it on the wheel, and we'll put our lug nuts on. I always spin them on by hand, at least 5 rotations. These are new, so they spin on really easy. This helps you to make sure you're not cross-threading the lug nuts and that they're going on correctly. So after you've got them on, you're going to go ahead and, well, I think that kind of moved the camera, didn't it? You go ahead and tighten it with a cross pattern, like so. That battery is dead on the impact, so we're definitely going to hand tighten it with the breaker bar. So we'll go ahead and let our jack down now. And as you can see, that spare tire is pretty flat. I don't know if it shows up good on the camera, but typically these spare tires are flat when you pull them out. That's just from sitting in the trunk, not being used. So we'll come over here and we'll grab our air compressor before the rain comes in, because it's coming fast. And here's the monsoon. So we'll come over here and we'll get our air compressor going. We'll get our breaker bar and we'll tighten those lug nuts up more than they are, because that impact was dead. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Appreciate it, though, bro. Thank you. All right, so I'll set this on my foot here for a second. You can see that's a significant amount of tightening since the dead impact. Always use a cross pattern. Make sure that we seat the tire or the wheel correctly. And you crank so you can't turn it anymore. That tire was very flat. We got 20 psi now and it's been pumping for a minute. Hey, how you doing, pal? Shooting a YouTube video too real quick. Oh, so if you hear me talking. Flat too? Yeah, they're always flat though. Been sitting in the trunk and stuff like that. So. Oh, okay. Not a big deal. I'll set this impact and stuff up. That way we don't get that wet. And we'll put all this stuff back where it goes. And I'll set the camera here. See if I can. Yeah, shoot YouTube videos on this stuff, kind of show people how to change their tires and stuff too.
Yeah, that was my biggest issue. I was like, I mean, I could change it, I just don't even.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, I don't even know what the hell to do.
Right, trying to figure out like where the jack is at.
Yeah.
I know, it's without.
So, that's where the jack
right,
is.
so that's the jack. You have these two dividers that sit here, and then
right.
this, and then this kind of velcros in. Man, it's really starting to come down. Alright, so that velcros in like that. And then this pops back in like so. And then once you have your cover back in, put your divider. This is the tow hook for towing. Put your divider like that.
You're making
and oh yeah. No, you're good. And then put everything back where it goes, and make sure your cards don't go everywhere. All right. And then you just want that flat right here?
Yeah.
Or did you want to put like a garbage bag in there?